Hey friends, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, thanks for joining. My name is Brandy. Some of you may know me as Live with Biv on Instagram. I do also have a blog at livewithbiv.com. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified of new videos. All right, you guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing an amazing new fall collection from Zoya. This is the Classic Leathers Collection. It's a 6-piece collection of gorgeous polishes. No, they do not have a leather finish as I thought they would. They're actually just a normal cream finish and they are absolutely gorgeous. These polishes were sent to me compliments of Zoya, so thank you Zoya for sending these polishes to me. All right, you guys, so without further ado, let's get to some swatches and comparisons. Alright you guys, so getting right into these beauties, here we have Gidget. Gidget is described as a rustic orangey mustard with beige undertones, and I love this polish. I think it's such a pretty mustard color, and I will say that the swatch photo is more accurate than the live swatch. The live swatch is showing up a little bit more orange than it actually is. This is a 2-coater, fabulous formula, fabulous color, and a must-have from this collection. When I first saw it, I was sure it was a dupe for Essie Fall for NYC, and you can see here they are pretty close, but Fall for NYC is more orange. And then Essie Coconuts for You is pretty gosh darn close, and Zoya Honey is a lot more yellow. Most of you already know the asterisk next to any of the polishes does mean that that polish is available at Beyond Polish. I have a 10% off discount code at Beyond Polish. That code is BIV10, so BIV10, and I greatly appreciate you guys for using it. All right, next up for the comparisons, here we have Essie Caftan, Essie Paintbrush It Off, and Essie Let It Slide. You can see no dupes there. And then last but not least, here we have Essie Buzzworthy Bash, Essie Expressy Don't Hate Curate, and Essie Gel Couture Brimming with Bubbly. You can see no dupes there. Moving right along, here we have Oh No. This is described as a dark berry magenta, and this is the best formula out of any of these polishes. This is one of those formulas that goes on like Essie Watermelon. It's so nice and smooth, and I think this is another must-have. When I first saw this, I thought it was definitely dupeable, but I actually had some troubles finding some dupes for this one. So, getting right into comparisons. Here we have Essie Bachelorette Bash, which is more pink. Essie Big Spender is more purple. And then Essie Knee High Life was a darker red. Moving right along, we have Essie Raspberry, which was more red. Essie Nailed It was darker, and Essie Watermelon was more red. And then I stopped messing with my Essie polishes because I couldn't find any that looked similar. They were all either more purple or more red or more pink. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think might be a dupe for Oh No from Essie. And then here we have Zoya Ellis, OPI 7th and Flower, and Orly String of Hearts. And those are all pretty much in the same color family. Okay, moving right along, this is Dogmar. Dogmar is described as a deep plum brown with maroon undertones. And I'm loving these deep plum browns for fall. If you guys saw my Essie Fall collection review, Bold and Bolder is one of those deep plummy brown colors. This is a gorgeous 2-coater, and you know what? Zoya has the most consistent brushes of any mainstream brand out there. Their wide brushes are always perfect. The thin brushes kind of suck, but the wide brushes are always cut perfectly. Okay, let's get to the comparisons. Here we have Essie Off the Record, Essie Bahama Mama, and Essie Knee High Life, so you can see how those compare. I would say Bahama Mama is probably the closest here, but Dogmar has a little bit more almost red in it. Next up here we have Essie Berry Naughty, which is darker, Essie Nailed It, and Zoya Remington, so you can see how those compare. No dupes there. And then here we have Essie Nail the Grade, Zoya Oh No from this collection, and then Essie Bold and Bolder, which is actually darker than Dogmar. Okay, next up, Ryder is a rich coastal redwood brown, and I love this brown. I love that it's not too red, but it's not too orange, and it's not too brown, if that makes sense. So this is a 2-coater, gorgeous formula, gorgeous color, and another must-have. And then here we have comparisons. So Morgan Taylor Totally Trailblazing is very close to this polish. And then we have OPI Espresso Your Inner Self and SE Bedrock and Roll, so you can see how those compare. Next up, we have SE Gel Couture Overture the Top, which was a little bit more red. SE Gel Couture All Checked Out was more brown. And then Zoya Remington was a little bit more of a reddy mauve. If you haven't checked out the Zoya Cafe Creams collection, make sure you check that out. The collection is currently available at Beyond Polish. Okay, next up for comparisons, we have China Glaze Loves You a Latte, OPI Cliffside Karaoke, and SE Expressi Cold Brew Crew. No dupes there. And then finally we have Zoya Dion, Orly Canyon Clay, and SE Rooting for You, and no dupes here. Okay, next up, here we have Althea. This is described as a darkened mossy green, and I love this green. Am I just becoming a green fan, or what's going on here? Because you guys know I did not used to love greens, but I don't feel like this is too yellowy of a green, so it's not like that pond water green. And so I guess I love these colors. This is a 2-coater with a fabulous formula and another must-have. Getting right into comparisons, here we have SE Expressi in the Fast Lane, SE Force of Nature, and SE Exposed, so you can see how those compare. And then moving right along, here we have SE Gel Couture Totally Plaid, SE Expressi Precious Cargo Go, and SE Heart of Jungle, so you can see how those compare. Those are all a little bit more yellow toned than Althea. Next up, we have SE Power Clutch, which is darker, OPI Susie, the First Lady of Nails, and then Orly Elysian Fields, which is the pond water green I was referring to. And then last but not least, here we have Zoya Mel, Zoya Cooper, and Orly Wild Willow, so you can see how those compare. Okay, last but not least, this is my fave from this collection. I love this color. This is Silva, but if you look online, you may find it under Saliva, so S-L-Y-V-A, not S-A-L-I-V-A, Saliva. One of you guys mentioned to me that you couldn't find Silva, but it did say Saliva online, so just FYI. This is a gorgeous 2-coater described as a dark teal with cool undertones, and it's a must-have. Getting right into comparisons, here we have SE In Plain View, SE Satin Sister, and SE Stripes on sales. And Silva has a little bit more blue than all of those. And then next up we have SE Lose Sight of Reality, which does have a little bit more blue in it. SE Go Overboard and Zoya Lose, so you can see how those compare. And last but not least, we have OPI My Studios on Spring, OPI Amazon Amazoff, and OPI Nature Strong All Heal Queen Mother Earth. And you can see how those compare. All right, guys, so what did you think of these beauties? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you guys are thinking about grabbing these or if you're gonna pass on these. I think they're absolute must-haves, so I definitely recommend picking them up. And then stay tuned, I do have OPI Winter coming, and then I'm going to do some fall faves that didn't make the cut, and then I'm gonna go over some of the fall faves that you guys all recommended in a video coming up here soon, so stay tuned. All right, guys, hope you have an absolutely amazing week. Love you all. Bye.